My daughter Yardley was a student at the University of Virginia, a senior with weeks to go before she graduated, and she was murdered by another lacrosse player on the men's team in May 2010. I really didn't realize how widespread relationship violence was. Now, after delving into it, I realize 1 out of 3 girls will experience some type of relationship violence during their lifetime.
Since Yardley's tragic death nearly 4 years ago, her mom has been on a mission to save others from domestic violence. Today is the day she wants everyone to stop and talk about dating violence. It's Time to Talk Day is an annual awareness day to get the conversation started about healthy relationships and to prevent teen dating violence and abuse. And their website, itstimetotalk.org, is filled with helpful guides and tips on getting the conversation started with your family, which is key, so important here. Yardley Love's mother, Sharon, is here with us. Sharon, great to talk to you.
Thank you.
So you had no idea that Yardley was in a bad relationship. I'm sure like so many other families out there, they think, no, this can't happen in my family. It happens to other people. You actually thought the relationship was over between your daughter?
Actually, the relationship was over between my daughter and her ex-boyfriend. We had no idea. She was away at college, so I wasn't privy to as much as I would be if she was living at home. But there were no signs, no recognizable signs at all that I knew of at the time. Now that I live and breathe this, there are many recognizable signs that parents should look for.
And you want every family today to communicate, to talk about this. How do you really get the conversation started if maybe you're thinking, okay, this is happening to my daughter?
Well, today is National Time to Talk Day, and I think it's never too soon or never too late to start a conversation like this. There are many different ways that you can start a conversation. The One Love Foundation that we've developed has an app with 20 questions, and the questions have been developed by research at the Johns Hopkins University, actually 20 years of research. And it might be good to go through those questions with your child and see if any of them pertain to their relationship.
Yeah, Sharon, I've looked through them, and I want to play this. It's you discussing the app, and then we'll come out of it.
Okay.
Friends with who? When you with him,
One in 3 women are victims of relationship violence, and it's often ignored by those who could help but don't. The One Love Foundation created a revolutionary app that makes it impossible to ignore relationship violence. Based on research undertaken at the Johns Hopkins University School of Nursing, this app helps victims, friends, and family make an assessment and determine the threat. It's anonymous, free, and can save lives.
Be one for change. Join One Love.
Sharon, you're doing so much, I believe, to help families because this often is not discussed, and that number staggering, 1 in 3. How are you and your family doing? I know that Yardley has a sister, Lexi, as well. How is it day to day?
It changes. Each day's different, but I think it's helped us to jump in and try and help others. We're hoping to make sure that other parents and other siblings don't have to go through what we've gone through.
Yeah, we have a list of the questions, and we can put them up for our viewers here. One of them is, ask your child if they know the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy relationship, because that, I believe, will open the conversation. You think you may know what the difference is, but I think that will open up the door for conversation. Also, explain that in a healthy relationship, they should never feel pressured, unsafe, or harmed in any way. Do you believe that Yardley thought, okay, this is not going well, but I can handle it on my own?
I think she probably thought that she was a senior in college and that, yeah, she could handle it. And also she thought she'd be graduating in 2 weeks and he'd be gone. So it seemed to erupt so quickly too. It went from they weren't together to all of a sudden just rage. So
yeah, as it often does, it happens that fast. If you did have the information, Sharon, and if parents do get the information that they're looking for today with that conversation, what can they do? Put it into action? Maybe if they are at college, go talk to someone there?
yes, and also there's a hotline on our app. There is a hotline, and they can text and they can call for instant help. It's 24/7. So if they feel like they are in any type of danger at all, they should contact some professional to help out. I think to include your friends. I think friends have to look for the signs too, and if they happen to see the signs, they need to jump in and help too.
I do think that's key because most people who are abused, I believe, are ashamed of it and in some way may even turn the blame on themselves. So the more people they tell, the more knowledge that other people will have about this. It's called the One Love Foundation in honor of your daughter, Yardley Love. Sharon, great to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can I just make one more comment?
Sure.
If you have a Verizon phone that you've traded in for an upgrade, if you could donate those phones back to Verizon, all of the money and proceeds go to help this cause. And it's kind of a simple thing to do, but it really adds up, and it's helped so many people.
Sharon, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll tweet about it today, and thank you so much.
Thank you.